morning, friends. Woke up here to a real nice quiet morning at Lake Whitney here in North Texas, and I was laying in my nice comfy bed this morning thinking, you know, I've had this van about a year now. I got to thinking about how much I really enjoy it, how much I have had so much fun in this van. And I thought about what works and what doesn't. So I thought, well, I'll share that with you guys. I wanted to just kind of go over a year of trials and tribulations and what I have realized. I said, I'm just a part-time van dweller. I'm in training, and I think that my biggest hurdle if I go full-time is definitely going to be stuff. You know, where to put your stuff. Right now I've got enough clothes for a week. I've got enough food for probably a week because I always overpack food. Anything more than that, I don't know where I would put like winter and summer clothes, stuff like that. So there is a lot to take into consideration if you want to go full-timing in a vehicle this small. Anyway, I got up this morning, decided to clean up my van a little, so that's another reason I thought, hey, it's a great time to show you my van when it's kind of clean. So come on in, let me show you what I've got. Sun's coming up, so hopefully it's bright enough for you to see in here. One of the things I love about this van are the dark tinted windows. Absolutely love it because here in North Texas that's super important. And then I just pull those blinds down at night, but I went ahead and opened them for now so maybe we can see. So what we have here, this is just my spice cabinet is what I call it, and it doesn't move. It stays with this little rubber mat under it, which is kind of amazing. Yep, I've just got all kinds of spices and oil and stuff like that in there. And then this is like my junk drawer, my headlamp collection. My daughter likes to give me headlamps, and I really appreciate those. You'd be surprised how often they come in handy. Tons and tons of food. And then in this one I've just got like my silverware and things in the top drawer, and cooking supplies, my stove, stuff like that. This little Coleman fridge. It's okay, and that's about all I've got to say about that. The thing with it, it just cools it down like I think 30 degrees below room temperature. So last night it got down to 68 probably in here. So everything's almost frozen. So yeah, I had to take my fruit out because it was just too cold in there. The fridge actually holds quite a bit. I don't have it full, but as you can see it holds quite a bit. Try not to pack it too tight because I don't think it works properly when you do. Back here I keep my towels because under the towels are some firewood that I can reach from the back. That way I don't hit my hand on firewood in the night. Just hit some towels. And over there I have a second bucket. That is just for showering. So nothing goes in there but clean water. Yep. And there's my shower. And I do have a shower tent under the bed somewhere. It's never come out of its case. I've never needed it. I can just throw a tarp over these doors and it works just fine. So one more note on the filing cabinets. As you can see, I've got the bungee cords here. The top two drawers lock, and you have to take the key out because if you don't, it'll rattle itself back unlocked. And then I just keep my key right here, so I always know where it is. It's always in the same place. But anyway, the little bungees just strap on, and it's all strapped in the back to a C-clamp held onto an old cup holder. Ingenuity at its finest. But it works, and nothing ever falls, nothing ever slides, so it works out real well. Last week I had to slam on my brakes. Somebody just stopped right in front of me, and everything from under my bed slid forward all the way up there. But the filing cabinets and that little shelf on top didn't even budge. So this is something that I'm not sure. I mean, it works. I've just got all my jeans and my long johns and sweatpants and hats. Got my little owl that Our Best Travel sent me. Over here I just keep all my spray bottles. Got some Febreze, some vinegar, Windex. I've got all kinds. I've got to have a rubber ducky. And there's some Papa Texas Fest, Lone Star Rider and Biggie Van Gogh. And I put this blanket in the back at night just to keep any lights out, give me privacy. And I keep my hanging clothes on the right, just my t-shirts and stuff. And then over here, yep, more pants, spare pillowcase. And then lots of these little bags with different things in them. And I keep hat, gloves, and a scarf right there. This little thing is where the satellite dish for the TV goes and the remote. Right now I have my little dish up there in the front next to the beavers. I was watching Hogan's Heroes last night. And I've got my gimbal over here and a firefly jar because everybody needs to travel with a firefly jar. It's actually a solar light. It's pretty cool. I just never remember to get it out. And let's see, in the back, I keep my drone up there, little Shane 2. Keep a bag of socks and underwear and things, and my swimsuit. And I always know not to approach the bison. Yep, I've got my little bathroom bag there. Kind of keep all my stuff in that pocket in the front. Extra bags and reading glasses. I love these little curtains. Yep, sure do. And then I've got this little thing that's just full of extra stuff that I want to be able to keep handy. My daughter says you can never have too much super glue. She's probably right. Oh, and emergency hand warmers. Those are always a handy thing, and they just take up no room. Let's see, what else can I tell you about this van? Got my buddy heater down there, my emergency potty, my bucket of drinks, and some water. My shoes, got a hatchet. I've got so much stuff in here, you guys. My umbrellas. Yep. It's amazing what you can fit in this small space. So far, so good on this setup. I like it okay. The one thing I don't like about my bed being higher is that I don't have a table now that's high enough for this bed. I bought one. Kind of hangs out back there. There's a lot of stuff back here too, guys. But, yeah, it's just such a hassle to put up every time. It really is. It's just a hassle to put it up. So, that's something else I'm learning. The more of a hassle something is, the less chance you're probably going to do it. So what I have figured out, I can sit here on this ice chest and make that my desk if I really want to. Yep, I use every nook and cranny of space in here, honestly, for something. In my door, I've got wasp spray and 7 dust and a little broom. Use up every little bit of space I can. And behind the curtain, where the magic happens, keep my trash can up there and all my camera gear, stuff like that, over there. Another thing I really don't care for, I haven't cared for since day one, are these lights. These lights are brutal. They're just too dang bright. So they blind you at night. You can't even use them. I really need to get that fixed. Just haven't figured out what I want yet, so that's why I haven't jumped into it. If y'all have any great suggestions, let me know. Do like this little controller. See how much the lights pull. Yep, sun should be coming up. I can get some solar. I'm charging my phone right now. And this runs off shore power. It can go behind the fridge, but this little box seems to get pretty warm. So I kind of want to leave it out where it can get some air. Yep, that's what's happening in Lost on Land Again's van. Sure do enjoy it. So when I first got this van, I went to a couple of friends and asked their advice. Ford Van Man gave me the best advice ever. He said, you know, your needs and wants will change over time, so will your van. So he was right. So I kind of like the idea of not making anything too permanent, because maybe tomorrow I won't want it this way anymore. Thanks, Ford Van Man. You're the best. Thanks for coming along on the tour, guys. Stay lost, my friends.